Hey everyone, welcome back to the Obsidian Empire. So I just wanted to take you guys through my Star Wars MOC because I edited a lot, so let's just get right to it. First of all, this battle is concluded. 2 Jedi deaths, 1 Sith death, and 4 Bounty Hunter deaths. All the troops have cleared out from inside of here. Now all that's left is Tarkin and whoever else is inside there, maybe 5 people. Going further back, actually, the transport was able to take off. These 3 rebels did not make it out, but all the Imperials are captured, and now this Death Trooper is reporting in to this guy, and this guy is telling Thrawn, and the Emperor's finding out too, and he's like, ugh. Hey, I want to have him like a hologram of sorts, but he's just there. These guys on the speeder bikes realized they were useless, so they got off of them as soon as possible. Over here, a lot happened. The Vulture droid crashed, landed into the, into the AT Walker. The Separatist AAT, or the Rebel AAT now, is also down. There are a lot of dead troops here. You could see a lot of Rebel and Imperial casualties. The dropships successfully landed its troops in here. And they're just dismounting now because the dropship crashed, so they're just getting up from the crash. The commandos didn't do as much as they were supposed to, but they still did a little bit. You can see some dead Imperials scattered around here. Unfortunately, this guy didn't make it, but I couldn't let him make it. Guy's under the dropship, he's dead. This guy is still a little alive, I'd say, because the mechanics are rushing to his aid. This guy and this guy over here, they were snipers. They got shot in the head by Imperial snipers. That's just not good at all. This guy was actually one of the speeder bike pilots. This one right here, he was piloting. This guy was one of the speeder bike pilots for back here. This guy again for back here. So they didn't make it very far because they had just blaster pistols. They lost their speeder bikes. This medic's trying to help out this trooper who's maybe a little alive. There are only 5 Sith left, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see them. And basically, the Sith that makes it out of there with the most Jedi kills or something gets to be the Emperor's new apprentice. Because Vader's dead. Yes, that's right. I let Vader die to Mace Windu's hands because that's how I feel it should go. Since Windu might have a mechanical hand, but he's still got that Shatterpoint ability. So if he's just lucky enough to get a force push in on a certain point, he's dead. Vader's dead. There's his helmet over there. Got crushed off. But as you can see, the Imperials have actually made it pretty far in. They're actually up to this point. 1 Jedi's dead. I decided to just leave that there because there's nowhere else for me to really put it. But yeah, these guys are dead. Buzz Lightyear made it back, and so the jetpacks that were here, they both survived, the ones that were here. I decided to let them live. And so they were just retreated further back to cover for all these rebels that are... The third line of defense is already down. These guys they're just going to try their funneling technique. Unfortunately, the Imperials are able to shoot over this barricade. So that's going to be a little bit of trouble. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Move Ayla up and this clone back. Just going to move Ayla up a second because she'll be able to deflect the blasts from this guy that's trying to shoot over. The snipers, the 2 Imperial snipers, 1 and 2, they've been doing work on the rebels, though. You got an officer down here, however. You got a couple other officers down. Lots of rebels shot in the back. Oh, there's a lost speeder bike pilot. He didn't make it. 1 rebel jetpack, actually 2 rebel jetpack troopers. They were just a little too far forward. Unfortunately, these guys don't know about the hidden thermal detonators, so they're going to be detonated any second by this guy here. And yeah, a lot of the rebels are in retreat, just trying to cover for the rebels that are retreating. This Jedi here, the Jedi Consular, made it pretty far back. She's trying to get the heck out of there. And warn everyone how many there are coming, because there are a lot packed in that transport. So yeah, they're all just trying to make final preparations to blow everything up and get the heck out of there. I still need another thermal detonator to go here. Maybe just another to go on top of here to signify what that is. To blow up the tank so the Imperials won't be able to get their hands on it. Yeah, and there's one thermal detonator over there, and they're just going to blow everything up once they're done here. Yeah, it's pretty sad how badly the Rebels are doing, and how good the Imperials are doing. But remember, the Rebels had like hundreds of troops, or at least over 100 troops, while the Imperials had less than 100. So I counted, it's about a 40 Rebels and 20 Imperials casualties. Thereabouts. You know, a little more than 40 and a little more than 20. But you get the picture. The Imperials are doing much better. They're trying to mainly get their hands on the clone troopers, like this guy here, and then there's this guy over here, 2 more over here that have died. They're just trying to see how they disobeyed Order 66 and stuff. So that's they got a main target or 2. Unfortunately, no really high-ranking rebels are dead yet. Just some regular troopers. They got 1 Jedi dead, 3 Jedi dead actually. So that's good for them. These Gungans are going to try to hold back as much as they can, but they're going to unfortunately die or retreat back through here. That's why they're backing up slowly. And then it's just going to be everyone trying to get back. And this guy's just going to try to funnel with Jedi cover. Sure, Emily was able to make it back because he's pretty important to the storyline, so we can't let him die. Mace Windu did his job, but he's still alive, as well as some other Jedi. They could probably take the remaining Sith, the remaining Jedi, but the Empire would eventually surround them and blast them. So, yeah. Now on to the closet. Give me a second, you guys. Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know how much I got through, but we're just going to start over. R2 and 3PO are in here. I got the docking bay door down. Ben and young Anakin are training in here. Han's in the cockpit of the Falcon. The shuttle and the transport are ready to load on anyone they can. For inside the transport, you got the Imperials in the little brig here. Rebels that made it on board. I had to stuff the transport a little. I don't want to take it off because that'll mess everything up, but it's just stuffed full of troops right now. Everyone's also retreating from here. Zeb in recognition is... Zeb over here is recognizing that everyone's leaving, so he's like, good luck, we'll cover you. The Ugnaughts want to get the heck out of there. This guy got out of the gun because he just wanted to get out of the gun. The shield wasn't going to hold for much longer. Akbar and Radis are the first ones to get out. Hera, the Skyhopper pilot, and then that Jawa's following right behind. Ewoks. This medical droid is helping out the injured Jedi get out this door. Well, this door is going to lead into the hangar door, which is on... Oh, come on, I can't get a good view of it. Which is like right behind that brown speeder bike. And it's going to lead to that door there, or that door there. So, that's going to be good for the High Command to just walk right through the buildings. That's why I had that planned. This guy's going to keep on shelling the Imperials. The medical droid is going to help her out while the guard helps to clear the way. These guys are going to stay behind for now, but then they're going to pull the evacuation with themselves too. You got 4 ships to get out in that have a hyperdrive. You've got the transport, you've got the Falcon, you've got the shuttle, and you've got the Ghost. All fairly small, heavily shielded. Well, at least these 2 are. You can attach the those 2 starfighters, the Naboo and Yoda's starfighter, can both attach to the Ghost or the transport, which is mainly why they grabbed it, because they had to exit. I forget which side this goes on. I believe, however, it's this side. It goes on like that, down there. No. Maybe? I forget. But I'm actually fairly sure that it goes like this. but I forget. So just correct me in the comment section down below if you know how it actually goes. That'd be much appreciated. But yeah, everyone's getting in their ships, and they're gonna get out. The battle droids that are left are gonna cover. Maybe some troops are gonna cover as well that can't evacuate or won't evacuate. Like those 4 guys there, they're as well as those 2 battle droids, they're just ready to die up front. So they're gonna lay down their lives for the Rebellion High Command to get the heck out of here, as well as the Princess. I still have yet to fix this because it's not just a missile. You actually need a 4L bar and the thing on top of it that made it look like a missile. So that's pretty bad for me. I gotta find 2 4L bars, and then I can fix the quad laser cannon, the quad laser turret. But otherwise, we're just gonna pretend that it's battle ready. And you gotta. The other thing I really can't show you in here is got a pilot with a data pad, his blaster, and well, it's ready to go. It's all ready to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and all that if you find this MOC interesting in the storyline that's going on. Just in it, because a lot of things are happening at once if you haven't seen the earlier videos. And I'll catch you next time. Peace out. Obsidian out. Bye.